Hi guys, welcome to another episode of That Skin Geek. Today we're going to make some lip scrubs since winters are approaching and we all get chapped lips. So it's the best time to start with DIY specific lip scrubs. In these lip scrubs, our main ingredient would be sugar. So these are going to be sugar scrubs basically, but with a twist. So we are going to make 3 different types of scrubs, starting with a basic scrub, which would be majorly oil and sugar. Moving forward with a fancy ingredient scrub, which would include some fancy ingredient. And thirdly, which is a huge demand right now, I get so many DMs for this, that please have a class for emulsified sugar scrubs or something. So this one is going to be a emulsified sugar scrubs, or what you call advanced lip scrubs. So stay tuned for that. So I'll be beginning with some sugar. So the basic formula of a sugar scrub is basically 80% of your scrubs, which could include sugar, salt, some buffing seeds or something, anything that you want, any scrubby goodness that you like. I'm going to take sugar today, and then 20% of your oil. So this is up to you, which oil you're going to be using, what type of grains or sugar you want. So I'm going to use the regular sugar that is available at our home and some coconut oil. So this is my basic scrub. You can also add certain colors to make it more funny. So I'm going to start with my sugar. So this is my 80% of sugar. So this is going to be a very small batch. So it is a 20 grams batch. So this is 80% of sugar and my 20% of oil. Although I'm going to be adding some pink mica for some extra goodness. I'm going to add this pink mica to my sugar, and I'm going to give it a nice mix, because many of the sugar scrubs, they are pink in color, hence pink mica. The sugar and the color, it looks something like this. Pour it to a small jar, as for small bowl. I'm gonna put this aside. So I'm gonna show you a patch of each one of this later, by the end of this video. So moving forward to our next scrub, which is again slightly different, as I told you. So this one will be having Varsagel. So as I told you, it is made with a fancy ingredient. So this fancy ingredient is Varsagel. Varsagel is actually a clear gel which is used to make lip glosses. So as you can see, Varsagel is a clear gel which is used to make lip glosses. It is a thick gel, something with something like a hair gel or something, and it is widely used to make lip glosses. And many people have this conception that Varsagel can only be used to make lip glosses, which is absolutely not true. You can use Varsagel to make lip glosses, hair products, hair gels, and even your gel highlighters, which are very much in the market right now. So all these things can be made with Varsagel. So I'm going to be making a sugar scrub using this Varsagel. So I'm going to use Varsagel, some oil and some sugar. So let me just grab a bowl. So again, my ratio is 20 and 80. So here I have split my 20-20 into 10-10. So this is my 80%, which is my 40 grams of sugar, my 10 grams of Varsagel, and my 10 grams of oil. So let's get making. First, let me just show you the texture of Varsogel. Can you see how thick it is? Yeah. So to make it a little better, I'm going to add my oil in my Varsogel first. Just to improve to mix my coconut oil. Again, I have used coconut oil. First, it is economically available. Secondly, it is, it is easily sourced and it is really good for your lips. So I have just added a little bit of coconut oil so that I could scrape it off the bowl easily. So I'm going to put it all in this particular bowl. Scrape all my Varsogel in, my sugar. So again, going to put this oil in my Varsogel. Then I'm going to mix it again, just to have a uniform texture. I'm gonna write each recipe in grams and percentages down in the description box, as well as I'm gonna write a blog on my website. You guys can go and check it out for a better understanding. Just oil and the sugar, which is pink in color, and I love this thing. Then I have made a little advanced version with no color, just oil, Varsogel and the sugar. And I'm going to make a third one, which is commonly known as emulsified sugar scrub. Would you look at that? So emulsified sugar scrubs are basically water soluble scrubs. These two scrubs which I made earlier, the non-emulsified version of scrubs, they will leave a sticky feeling to your lips. Many people, they find it nice because it leaves a nice nourishing effect on the skin. But emulsified scrub, while exfoliating your skin, they do leave a nourishing feeling because they have certain oils and butters, but they get rinsed off with water, so you don't get that stickiness on your lips. That's why emulsified scrubs are much better than the standard scrubs. So emulsified scrubs are ideally of this texture, they don't fall, whereas the regular sugar scrubs, they are a bit oopsie. The Varsogel one, since it has Varsogel, so it has a nice consistency. So for the emulsified version of scrubs, what you're going to be needing is, I'm going to make it a cocoa coffee scrub. So I'll be using cocoa butter. So I have taken 3.5 grams of cocoa butter. Cocoa butter, this is unrefined cocoa butter. It has a nice chocolatey fragrance in it, and I love the way it feels, and when mixed with coffee it gives a great aroma, and which is really amazing and soothing. And I'm going to use 4 grams of emulsifying wax. So the emulsifying wax will work as an emulsifier. It will mix our product with water. Although this is an anhydrous recipe, that means it does not contain any water. But when it will be used with water, it will get emulsified. For some thickening, I'm going to be using cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol actually helps the product with the thickening and its consistency and feel and the texture. Then for some nourishing benefits, I'm going to be using coconut oil. Although I'm going to write down each and every measurement in the description box. So this is 15 grams of coconut oil. You can see it is condensing a bit because it is winters out here. Next, I'm going to be using some vitamin E oil. So I just have this vitamin E bottle with me. And I'm going to be using 25 grams of sugar. So I'm going to cover it with an aluminium foil so that nothing falls in. And for the double boiler purpose, I'm going to use a pan like this filled with some water, and I'm going to just put it in and put it on my stove top. So after heating it, I'm going to remove it from my boiler. So you can see it is all liquidy and good. So moving forward, let me just wipe it off. I'm going to add this stuff here to my sugar. Again, this is my regular granulated sugar. I'm going to remove the foil and I'm going to pour it in my sugar. And I'm going to be leaving it untouched. You can freeze it. Because it is hot, it may dissolve the sugar. So you can put it in the freezer or you can put it in the ice bath. Just let it cool the way it is. Although the temperature here is quite cool, so I think it won't take more than 5 minutes to do that. So let's just wait for it to cool out a bit. Once it is cooled, so this is cooled enough, I'm gonna mix it. At this stage, you can add your fragrance, your color, anything you want. So I'm going to add some coffee. Because it is made from cocoa butter, it smells amazing, and when I add my coffee, it is going to be mwah. So it is tasty enough that you can, it looks tempting enough that you can eat it. Goes my coffee and the fragrance. So I am not going to add any artificial fragrance in this one because it is for my personal use. Yeah. I'm going to give it a nice mix. You can use a hand mixer as well if you're making large quantities. But since it was such a small amount, I was just doing it with the glass rod. Scraping the corners, like where it is stuck. Mixing again. So I'm going to put it in this jar. So this is something which So these storage jars are something which I tend to pick up every time I go to some market. So I just love hogging them. I'm going to use a clean spatula. I'm going to scrape it off. Although this jar is big for this batch size, but I won't mind. These jars, they look great in the bathroom. When you're making large batches, you can always pipe them and put them fill them in the jars. See, there you go. So this is your emulsified coffee cocoa lip scrub. Just gonna let it. I think it looks nice, right? Put this aside. Now it's time for the difference. So let's begin with the pink one. So let me just remove this so that you guys can see clearly. So if I talk about the pink one, with time what happens, the oil and the sugar, it settles away. Also I'll show you when I use it with water. So if I use it, and when I add water to this thing, it does not mix. Yes, can you see it? Looks like, when you spray water on your face when you have applied moisturizer. So this happens, and therefore it leaves a sticky feeling on your lips. Same thing happens when you use the Versigel one, but it has a better consistency and it does not make your lips stickier, but yeah, the consistency, you can always add some color to this one. So if you feel the consistency, it is really nice. The viscosity is amazing. Little bit, Again, when I add some water, it won't mix. Can you see those tiny droplets of water? So it won't mix. But when you add these emulsified scrubs, you're gonna see the magic. So this is a mango scrub which I made like a couple of days ago, and this is the one I made today. So I'm gonna use both of these. They're the same recipe, just I have added some mango essential oil and yellow mica into it. When I take this mango one, first it feels really nice. When you spread it, it spreads evenly. It does not has any chunks or anything. And when you add water, it starts turning milky. Can you see that? So that is the solution. This is basically, the scrub is emulsifying. So it will nourish your skin, no doubt, but it won't leave that stickiness. Plus this looks really nice. Lastly, for my cocoa one, I'm gonna scrape the one which I have in my bowl. So it has a really nice and tempting fragrance. And then again, when you add some water, it starts turning milky, or in this case a little darker, because we have added coffee in it. There you go, your coffee and mocha emulsifying lip scrub. So this would work amazing on the lips. Being cocoa butter is highly nourishing, coffee is rich in antioxidants. It's going to work amazingly well on the lips.